Welcome back, everyone, to Serious Gentlemen Gaming E3 coverage, part 2. I'm your host, Dom. With me, my co-host, Mike.
Hello.
And my co-host, John.
Oh God, why are we still here?
Oh, I don't know. Because there was a lot to talk about at E3. We just got finished covering Bethesda, Microsoft, Ubisoft, and EA. So if you are interested in hearing about any of those and have missed it, go back and check out our first video. If there's a game that you would like us to talk about more, drop a comment below. Let us know, and we may just do a show on that particular game all by itself. Jumping right back into things, Sony is next up. Started their conference off with, this.
The Last Guardian.
The last one.
I was so confused.
Well, this is, this has been coming down the pike for a long, long time.
If I'm not mistaken, they showed this back at, like, E3 of 99?
I don't know if it's been that long.
No. It was after Shadow of the Colossus came out. 'Cause this is the next in that series of Ico, Shadow of the Colossus, and
It's been a while.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was...
Because
I think
Ico
it was
was...
mid-2000s.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. And, because Ico is, like, Shadow of the Colossus is technically a predecessor to Ico.
Mm-hmm.
They just showed a lot of really boring footage. I'm sorry, but... Like, I know there's people out there that really enjoy this game, and I'm sure it's probably a really good game. But they just chose to show this really long, obnoxious, like, puzzle sequence, which, granted, is beautiful. Don't get me wrong. But
yes,
this was not something that is getting me hyped about this game.
Now, there's another thing about Shadow of the Colossus. The game, with the exception of the 16 colossi that you had to kill, was a very boring game otherwise.
Yeah.
It was very slow, and a whole bunch of other things. But, the actual taking down the Colossus, which was like a platformer, a puzzle, and, a little bit of light combat all thrown into one, that was a hell of a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah. It looks like, I mean, I don't know. I would like to see more of it.
Oh, here you go.
Oh, wow. He's just so kind. But what I mean is, are there going to be boss fights? Is it all just going to be platforming and running away from crumbling buildings? Like, are there any other living creatures in this world?
Crumbling buildings are the bosses.
Yeah, but I'm
know.
just curious as to what else we're going to get.
Me too.
I was just like, really, Sony? This is how you're going to start the press conference off? Like, you gotta go in with a bang, not with a snooze. So, I understand, yes, I get it. A lot of people are excited for this game. I'm not being one of them, but this trailer, I think even for the people that are excited for the game, if you can even call it a trailer, just was not exciting.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the footage of the last time that they revealed anything is almost identical to what they just showed here. There's a lot of people going out on social media going, so, what have you been doing to this game in the last, 6 years? So... I don't know. One game, though, that did pique my interest right away was Horizon Zero Dawn.
And I forgot to mention this for Jake's video question. This is the game that has got me the most intrigued.
Mm-hmm.
This game makes me glad my brother owns a PlayStation.
Well,
so
yeah.
This is like... I don't know. I'm getting some kind of a Turok feel off of this with, it's like more of a technological Monster Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I got a really crazy Monster Hunter vibe off of this.
It looks incredible. I am really excited for that game.
Okay, so, I mean, what am I inferring here? It's like, okay, post-collapse of civilization, we go back to a hunter-gatherer society. Not even a society, just hunter-gatherer tribes. And there's robot dinosaurs. So, that's what we're leaving you with. Figure it out on your own. You'll have to wait to the game to know what the fuck is going on.
Pretty
So,
much.
the interesting thing is that Sony was actually nervous about making a female protagonist for the game
Why?
because they weren't sure how people would receive it, and luckily everyone was like, "Yes, yes, do more," which makes fucking sense. But you know,
Yeah. I don't know. I'm excited. I want to play it. I also want to
Yeah.
play this.
do you now?
Mm,
Because
Street
This is
Fighter
pretty
5.
yeah, this is an instant fan favorite.
Of
oh
course.
yeah,
Street Fighter 2 Turbo is still my favorite in the series.
oh sure, yeah. I mean that's the classic. But
Yeah.
this looks good. I mean, I
does.
like that. I like what they did with Charlie. Like he
Mhm.
looks like he's a different person now
Yep.
than just a Guile clone. You know, it's gorgeous for one thing, but and I think other fans are hoping that they take this chance to really, really outdo themselves. Really, make the characters more different and just,
Yep.
make a kick-ass fighting
And,
game.
and for once and all, to end the debate, it's Ryu. I know there's people out there that still want to call him Ryu, but it's Ryu.
So, well, they are wrong, Dom. You are right.
They are. They are.
It's that, yeah, I like it. Make a kick-ass Street Fighter, because you know what, we need a good one.
I mean, and
Yeah.
this Street Fighter is coming out on PC and PlayStation 4 only.
Mhm.
That was a real kick in the nuts to Microsoft.
Yeah. Well,
Beta for PS4 begins on July 23rd,
So
which
soon,
is like 5 days from now.
it's in a month.
Oh yeah, we're in June.
Wow,
We're in
Dom.
July. Wow. Okay, so it's in like 35 days from now.
Forget what month
Yeah.
it is.
I don't know. You don't even begin to understand the stuff that's been going on in my real life right now. I don't know whether I'm coming or going. I'm actually kind of surprised that I was able to do this show tonight, to be honest. But
Same.
yeah. So, another really, really, really interesting game that kind of caught the world by storm
hmm
is this I want to say little tiny game because
I've been excited for this game since they announced it 2 years ago.
Yep.
it's only been made by 10 people. There's 10 people on the team for this game. That's the thing that blows my mind.
Oh yeah.
This is the magic of mathematics, kids.
It's this little game called No Man's Sky. It's-
Everything is procedurally generated. Well, it's generated by, a mathematical algorithm, so it doesn't have to load up everything at once.
Right, but it
Genius.
also remembers what's there, so the next time you go there, it's still set up the same way.
It's
Oh,
just
yeah.
it's just a bunch of numbers that need to be plugged into a formula. That's it.
So this is not a deathmatch style game. This is not an MMO style game. This is purely an exploration style game where your objective is to get to the center of the universe.
Galaxy.
Galaxy.
Or is it universe? I don't know.
It's there's many galaxies in this game. You're getting to the center of the universe. There is this is not an exaggerated number. Over 18 quintillion planets.
Yeah, just for people who need, that's 18 followed by 18 zeros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The actual number 18 446 744 073 709 551 616. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that that's obnoxious.
18
But-
quintillion, 446 quadrillion, 744 trillion, 73. Wait, I fucked up
Yeah,
already.
exactly. That's why I didn't want to do it. So there you go.
Jesus Christ.
It's just this game. So they had some big balls, right?
That they did.
They could have gone on stage and showed some pre-rendered thing of some like amazing planet that they that's all this what amazing things you could see. But they literally just went on stage and goes, "I'm going to that one," and they just went to a random planet, and it was actually a really boring planet, and that's what intrigued me the most about it. Is
Yeah.
because it's literally everything is just you can't predict what it's going to be.
And you have no way as a single person. Actually, you have no way as, you just don't have a way of seeing every single planet in the game.
You will never see
No.
it. It will take you, if you visit every planet in the game for 1 second, it will take you 584 billion years.
That's a several years.
That is not a small number.
No.
And-
It's just it's hard to wrap your mind around something of that scope, you know.
And 10 people made this. 10.
Yeah.
10
Which is
people made
ins-
something that they will never all ever see.
No, they'll never get to see everything it can do. No one will.
No, it's... Oh my god. No, you can't say no one will, because somebody out there is going to set up like 3,000 monitors and watch every planet.
What would interest me to see is if there was like a big like community that built around this, and you know the community worked together to discover every planet. That'd be kind of cool.
That's,
You know,
that
spread the workload a little
guarantee
bit.
I
I'm
guarantee
looking-
you that is what the No Man's Sky wiki is going to be.
I just did
Oh,
some
yeah.
quick number crunching, right?
Sure.
584 billion years for one person to visit every planet in this game for 1 second. If you were to get every single human alive on Earth right now, and I'm averaging that at 7 billion,
Sure.
okay, and you visited every planet for a minute, actually, we'll just go for a second. You know what? Fuck that.
Yeah.
It would take the entire population of Earth right now 83 years to visit every planet for 1 second.
Well, Earth.
I mean, that's if
Alright.
you have everybody playing and they're all visiting. So
Mm-hmm.
I probably did that math wrong, but
Maybe.
But still,
I
it
don't
would
know.
take a long.
But the more interesting thing is the life forms get more alien the closer you get to the center of the universe. And they're more Earth-like on the edge, and which is where you start, on the edge of the universe. So,
Right. Right.
so the game is just going to get more and more interesting as you play. I like that.
yes. Yep. So, like, they're saying things like fish, which are pre-algorithm to have, gills, to have fins, and different stuff like that. But the deeper you get in, the less fish-like they actually begin to look. And
Right.
you're like, wait, that's swimming? Like, you forget at points. And I don't know. I'm very, very, very interested in this game. But this is one of those games that's going to be, very frustrating to me at the same time. Because I'm never going to be able to see it all.
Nope.
So I'm never going to want to log off being like, I got to find this thing before somebody else does. Like, I don't know if it's still the way, but they said you could name things when they first introduced it. I don't know if that's going to be the case anymore. They didn't mention this at all at E3, so I don't know if you're still going to be able to name, like, creatures and stuff. But,
All right.
yeah. It's another really interesting game, not my cup of tea, but this game called Dreams. In Dreams.
And no, it's not the heart song.
Yeah, right. We're going to get more information about this title in October. It's from the makers of Little Big Planet, and it's basically like Lucid Dreams.
All right.
Yay.
I'll take it.
You get to create and control everything that is in here. You're making a movie.
A dream.
A dream movie.
It's
I mean,
cute.
it's adorable. It is.
Yeah, it's really cute. I'm just not sure what to make of it, to be quite honest.
I don't think there's a point to it. It's just...
No.
It seems like something if you want to get into, like, cinematics, like, this would be a good stepping stone.
Probably. Just be the next Blizzard.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it looks beautiful. It really does.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like it. And Little Big Planet's a fun game. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that gives me high hopes.
Yep. Another title that kind of caught me off guard was a game called Firewatch. Did you guys happen to catch this one?
Yes,
Yet.
I did catch the trailer for this. It looks... I don't know how to say it. It just looks very interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, the protagonist is a sarcastic asshole, and I love that.
Yes. This is console exclusive to PlayStation.
Yeah.
It'll also be on PC, if I'm not mistaken. But it's a first-person mystery game. You play as a guy named Henry. You have a job as a Wyoming forest fire lookout. And your really only good form of communication here is your supervisor, Delilah, who you speak to via walkie-talkie. And it's just kind of like this adventure game.
I watched the trailer for this a couple times, and after watching it about half hour before we started this, my favorite comment on the YouTube video is, "What if it would be great if the twist turns out to be that he's talking to himself the entire time."
Or they pull a Bioshock and, well, I won't spoil that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems cool.
Yeah, definitely interested. Fan favorite of a man in chat, Terran. We got some news on the new Destiny game.
Oh, Destiny. Now, I haven't played Destiny since, well before the first DLC went in and all that shit. This was back when, the Queen's Wrath missions first started. But I'm intimately and, very lovingly familiar with this because my coworker plays nothing but Destiny. To the point where he has one of all 3 classes at max level right now. And they just increased the level cap not too long ago.
Yeah. So in this one, Dark Shadow has fallen over our worlds. Oryx, the Taken King, is hell-bent on vengeance and is raising an army of corrupted Taken forces by manipulating the darkness itself. And he must find a way into his impenetrable dreadnought ship to defeat the Taken King before his dark army consumes our civilization and brings our solar system to ruin.
And it's another Hive expansion.
Yeah, more or less. Now, I'm a little confused. Is this a full-fleshed-out game, or is this just an expansion?
From what I understand, it's an expansion. They're adding a whole bunch of shit in. But again, from what I understand, all of my thing with Destiny, from all the stuff they've been releasing, DLC, and even half of this shit for the Taken King, is stuff that's been in the game since launch. It's just been locked to us. So that pisses me off, first off.
The stuff that we've gotten so far, the Taken King is not.
No, exactly, right. But I don't know if... How much are they charging for it again? Aren't they charging a full 60 for it?
Yes, they are. There's a special edition as well. So, I don't know. It's got a new story campaign, it's got new quests, it's got new enemies, new locations, new strikes, new Crucible maps, 1 new raid, and it will come with 3 Guardian subclasses.
Right, that was
the biggest deal.
That was supposed to go in earlier, from what I understand, but they delayed it.
Yep.
But they're going to add, basically, because every Guardian has 2 specs, they're going to add a 3rd spec. Hey, Warlocks have a void damage spec and a solar damage spec. Now they're getting an arc spec. Congratulations.
Right.
But my coworker's been trying to get me to play Destiny again for a long time, and you know what? The game was fun when I played it with people. Yeah. Once all those people, you included, Dom, quit playing, the game it was no more fun.
It was very repetitive.
Yeah.
Yes, it was very repetitive.
It's a grind. I mean, do that in Warframe.
Hey, from what I understand, it's gotten a hell of a lot better. If the game, from what I was told, this current DLC that released, if this was what the game was on release, it would have been a hell of a lot better.
Yeah.
And I mean, if the story mode wasn't shit,
well,
a hell of a lot better.
Can only ask for so much.
Yep. Then Sony announced something that they're not even producing, have nothing to really do with Shenmue 3, which was kind of surprising. I'm a huge fan of the Shenmue series. I played both of them.
Really cool.
Shenmue, one of the 2 most requested games for an HD remake, because they released a lot.
Fortunately, Sega owns the rights to Shenmue 1 and Shenmue 2.
Right.
So
Sega did a lot of Dreamcast games.
Right. So without them, we're not going to see those. But
remakes.
Sega seems very open to things, especially seeing Sonic the Hedgehog in Smash Brothers. So I would not be surprised to see them team up with PlayStation and release at least bare minimum ports of Shenmue 1 and Shenmue 2 over. But the surprising part was they didn't show off any footage or anything. They didn't really have anything to show other than the Kickstarter page. And the Kickstarter page reached a over $2 million goal in less than 24 hours.
Believable.
It's pretty damn good.
Shenmue was probably like the number one rated game for the Dreamcast.
They
Yeah.
hit.
And-
This is a world record fastest Kickstarter. Guinness Book of World Records flagged this as a world record holder.
It doesn't surprise me. Shenmue was a very popular game.
Yeah.
Within minutes, the top tier rewards, you get the Ryo's jacket, the original jacket was gone, 10,000, and there were 3 sets of dinner, including Shenmue scripts that were gone within minutes.
Oh yeah.
Minutes.
Yeah. I mean, it's got that such a huge following that there was no way this game wasn't going to get hugely funded, but just this fast is incredible.
Yeah, I knew it was. There was no doubt in my mind that it was going to get funded. I mean, they have stretch goals. All the languages, are added.
Yep.
With subtitles at least. Rapport system, skill tree system, not yet, but I no doubt about it. It's going to hit that point. The other ones, maybe not. I'm kind of torn. They're all mini games and stuff like that, except for a character perspective system. I don't quite know what they're going with that. So I don't know. I was shocked. I was blown away that this thing was able to go that fast. This has got me so excited. I want to bust out my Dreamcast and play through Shenmue 1 and 2 again. But I'm going to wait on that till a little closer till we get a release date and find out if they're going to remaster them. Because I'm going to be really upset if I just play through them and then they remaster them. I'm not going to want to play through again.
Yeah.
So,
I'm actually very upset because I have my Dreamcast controllers. I have the VMUs, the memory cards. I have all the games. I have everything I need. Except the fucking Dreamcast. I don't know where the hell it went. The system itself has disappeared. I have the cables. I have the power cable. The video cable. I have everything, but the system is gone.
you probably put it in a Crazy Taxi and it drove away.
Oh my god, Crazy Taxi, Shenmue, Skies of Arcadia, and Mobile Suit Gundam Side Story. I would play the shit out of those 4 games again right now.
Damn right.
We got a trailer for the Batman Nightmare missions, which are PS4 exclusives.
Ooh.
Which they're gonna be great, and we will be doing a show on Monday for those of you interested. A Batman Arkham Knight pre-launch party. So make sure to check that out. Monday, 9:30 p.m. PST. Or
Yes.
Eastern, sorry.
Eastern.
9:30 Eastern. But yeah. Outside of that, so I forgot to mention, did Xbox show off the Oculus Rift? I didn't actually watch.
Yes,
much
they
of
showed
that.
the VR of fucking Minecraft. They used blood magic to raise Minecraft off the table.
That's right.
I do not trust them. They should be burned as heretics.
Heretics, yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah.
Which is...
I agree. Burn the witches.
Yeah.
Burn them at the stake, right, Katie?
PlayStation showed off their version, Project Morpheus, which looks
Because
like...
we all need a VR headset.
Yep.
I'm not against it. I mean, it looks really nice.
Looks cool. You know what the thing is, though? Are the games going to be good, or are they just going to be gimmicky? You know?
Right.
Is this worth it? You know, is the technology there yet? And the development there yet? So.
I just like watching the people more than the game.
Yeah.
Like, what? Why is he... it just, I don't know, it fascinates me.
Yeah, yeah. It's, I mean, this is the next big thing, and, you know, Valve's getting in on it, so...
I mean, it looks like it's compatible. It's kind of required for the PS Move, maybe. Some of the controllers, because you see people with the controllers here, they got the light on them, but then...
Right.
There was also some people playing with the what was it? I think it was right here. You see people playing with the PS Moves.
The ice cream cones.
The ice cream cones.
I love those ice cream cones.
They're rather wonderful.
They don't come in chocolate chip cookie dough though. That's my big gripe with them.
Yeah, that's a shame. Or mint chocolate chip.
Yeah. Then a very, very surprising bit of news was Call of Duty Black Ops 3 is your place to play. PlayStation is your place to play it now. Basically, Sony came in, snuck Call of Duty out from under Microsoft.
Yeah, that's I wish I could say I gave a shit, but
That
I personally don't.
that kind of overshadows my whole. Oh, you mean we're due for our next yearly release of Call of Duty?
Yeah, that's.
Jeez.
I don't know. I like some of the Call of Duties. I liked the first Black Ops.
The first Black Ops and Modern Warfare 2 and the first Black Ops were the last good Call of Duties for me.
Yeah. I mean, they all have their merits. They have the fun times. Their story missions are a lot of fun, regardless of any one that you play. They're still a lot of fun, but they're very short. That's my problem with them. And that's because they focus on the multiplayer, which it's going to be a thing. But, you know, for now that it's home to PlayStation, all of the map packs you'll be able to play first. Because I believe Xbox had like a 1 month window on all those previously. So that's going to be PlayStation's deal now. You'll be able to play the beta first in August. And yeah, I don't know. I think Sony personally should have gone after the Bad Company franchise. Their Battlefield, rather.
Battlefield. Yeah. Well,
Battlefield, Bad Company, whatever. But yeah, if they went after Battlefield and was home to that, Battlefield would be a better rival to go against Call of Duty. Call of Duty's already kind of slipping away. So for Sony to acquire Call of Duty, I don't feel like they gained a whole lot. You know, it's certainly a slap in the face to Microsoft, but
here's what they gained: a lot more console sales. Because everybody's going to... Now the new Call of Duty comes out, and all the fanboys are going to want it, but they can't play it because they don't have a PlayStation 4 because they played it on the Xbox. So now a whole lot of people are going to be buying PS4s.
That's what they wanted.
It was a smart financial decision on their point, but I don't exactly... I mean, hopefully this means Call of Duty will see some good innovations and, you know, actually be putting out good games. And
I don't think it's going to change anything like that.
Stop laughing.
Really, all they're getting are the map packs first. Like the game is still coming out on Xbox. You're still going to be able to play it. It's just we get the 30 month.
30 day.
30 month. Wow.
I know.
30 day.
Months.
You know, map pack exclusivity.
They're still going to sell consoles because of this.
Oh, I'm sure they will. Then we had a great little game called Until Dawn.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I don't know how much of this you guys saw, but this... correct me if I'm wrong here, Mike, but does this guy... Let me see, where was that scene? Right there. I'm going to go back to that. Doesn't he look a lot like Grant Ward?
He really fucking does.
From Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
My God.
Yeah.
Brett Dalton is the actor for that, so it's possible they got him for motion capture.
It's possible. I mean, it looks incredible.
Holy either that or, you know, the guy who was responsible for, like, yeah, look, that was another guy from movies, actor-wise.
Yeah.
So they probably got a few people for motion capture for this.
This is a choose-your-own-adventure, and if you pre-order, you get a bonus chapter.
I like Choose Your Own Adventures.
I'm very excited for this game, and it looks dark, and
that looks fun.
Everything about it just looks great.
Yeah.
That looks cool.
Actually, it looks pretty good.
I'll take it.
Yeah, it comes out August 25th of this year. So
all right. Couple months. 2 months from now.
Yep. And the Star Wars news just does not stop.
Nope.
Just when you think it's over, Sony threw at us very surprising little trailer for Disney Infinity 3.0.
All Star Wars, baby.
We knew they'd be adding Star Wars to this.
I mean, it's the only logical place to go after Marvel.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously. Marvel.
You know,
it's like Disney owns Marvel, and now Disney owns Star Wars.
They own Star Wars, so they're going to fucking do it.
Yep,
I don't blame them.
2 separate playsets, Twilight of the Republic and Rise Against the Empire. And there is a limited edition PlayStation platform called the Saga Bundle, which will feature none other than Boba Fett.
More DLC Boba Fett missions.
basically.
Shocking.
What the fuck is with making Boba Fett DLC? Is it?
Because Boba Fett's the best. No,
These
I don't.
people
I
spend
don't.
money
I don't think
for
there's
him.
any Boba Fett DLC in the
No.
other game. I was joking about that, but
I know.
no, in this one, he is a timed exclusive.
Yeah.
He's going to be available in this pack initially. The only way to get him is in the PlayStation Starter Bundle, and after that, he will be available for purchase across all the systems. And if you're really that hardcore into Disney Infinity and you do not own a PlayStation, if you own an Xbox, you can still buy the PlayStation Starter Bundle, and Boba Fett will work on the Xbox. So,
All right.
Don't do it. Do not fucking do that, man.
there's people out there that are going to do that.
They're
so.
gonna, but don't.
Yeah. Especially kids. Parents, the kids, I want it now.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
Then PlayStation had this lovely little game, Uncharted 4, Thief's End, comes out in March of next year. I'm
This
really
will
excited for it.
Be the end of the story for our protagonist here.
Mm-hmm.
And here I thought 3 was supposed to be the end of his story. I haven't played, 3, so
I haven't finished 3. I got like halfway through it and then got distracted.
I never even started it, so I couldn't tell you.
Yeah. I'm excited for it. I have to finish 3 before it comes out, obviously, but
Hey,
it looks-
Uncharted is, it's a good time, always. Fun games,
Yep.
well-made games. And this
Yep.
one looks like more of the same.
It does more of the same. They added
And I don't mean that in a bad way.
Nathan Drake's first time driving. He does really
He
good
got
at
his
it.
license finally, guys.
About time.
He's really, really good at it. He doesn't knock anything over. He doesn't drive through Oh, wait, never mind.
There's definitely some dead pedestrians.
Surprisingly, I don't think there were.
Well, of course, they.
No, I think they
In
all ran out of the way.
In reality, someone would have died.
Yeah.
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 All right.
So, I want to say that that's all for Sony, but Sony did kind of drop something else on us.
And that was.
It's not important. So we had Square Enix. Or Enix? How do you pronounce that? Is it Enix or Enix?
Enix.
Enix? I've heard it both ways.
Long E.
It's Enix. Long E.
And that wasn't a psych joke, but I've heard it both ways. This Square's putting out this game. Oops, wrong. Just Cause 3.
Just Cause 2 was the most fun I've had in an open world game in a while.
Yeah, things you explode
Just because it's
There's
utterly
chaos.
ridiculous.
and you do it just
Just
cause. Yeah.
It's like the name is like a quadruple entendre.
It's so painful.
It's very, very painful, but you literally do anything you want in this game.
I feel the title poking me in the ribs, going like, you get it?
Oh my god, they give him a wingsuit now?
Yeah.
I didn't even see that before.
Yeah,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
No, it's insane. It's
Hey, look, as
absolutely
long as
insane.
I can use my grappling hook, grapple a giant statue head to the back of a fire truck, pull it behind me, and drive through a small village, hearing it behind me just going as it follows me, wreaking destruction on the innocent populace of a fake North Korea.
Then they just announced
not
they're
crazy.
working on a brand new Nier game. Third-person action RPG, follow up the 2010 cult hit. Temporary name is Project Nier.
I have not played Nier.
I have
No,
not
neither
either,
have I.
but it looks pretty damn good.
I'm interested.
So, yeah. Square also announced the Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Is this going to be a sequel to the recent Tomb Raider that we
It
had?
is. It takes place
Nice.
1 year following.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It is just unbelievable. Like some of the action sequences here. Oh, great render. That's perfect.
Lovely.
Thank you, YouTube.
Well, thanks,
Yeah.
YouTube.
YouTube's great like that. just picked the perfect time. However, this is only available on the Xbox 360 and the Xbox One.
Microsoft pulls one back.
They did. They did. So I don't know. It's
Spin.
it just looks incredible.
It looks like a really good game, honestly.
Oops.
I want to actually play the one that just came out. Well,
Just-
not just came out, but it looks good. I
Just
mean,
remember, it's not ridiculous to go into an ancient temple that has not been opened in 1,000 years and find a barrel for an assault rifle to upgrade your gun.
No, I don't
They-
see what you're getting at.
They said that they are bringing the tomb back in Tomb Raider,
All right, I'll take it.
so
Okay.
I'm excited for that.
We'll see what they got.
Yep.
It looks good.
Unfortunately, I don't think I will be playing this one due to the fact
You're
that it's on the Xbox only.
That'll probably be, a deterrent for me playing it.
Hopefully, they decide to bring it to PC,
I'm sure they will.
and if they do, then I will play it.
Yeah.
But that is not it for our adventures of Lara Croft. Oh, no.
No.
Lara Croft is going to new territory. She's going to the mobile platform.
Oh, thank God for that.
Yes, it is a mobile turn-based game with challenging gameplay.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Uh-huh.
It's gonna be challenging.
Go on.
Okay.
Tell us more.
That's it. I don't want to know anymore.
Yeah. Shit.
I'm gonna play it.
Screw
gonna
it,
be
it's on
free
your
to play,
phone.
So
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
yeah. You guys familiar with the Dragon Quest franchise?
I am
He is.
in love with the Dragon Quest franchise.
Oh, are you?
Can I just say?
Are you? So, would you like to tell us a
Some
bit
of
about
my-
Dragon Quest Heroes?
Listen, I love the Dragon Quest franchise, but I like their RPGs. I don't know about this.
Mm-hmm.
It's. I mean, quite frankly, I don't like this kind of game.
This is a
I
hack
don't-
and slash?
Yeah, it's a hack and slash. It's not an RPG.
A Dragon Quest hack and... Okay.
Yeah, and I'm not too big into it. I love Akira Toriyama does all the artwork. The guy who
Yeah.
wrote Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. I like them for their RPGs, and it's just a little. I don't know. I think I'm going to skip this one, to be honest.
Really?
As much as I love the franchise, yeah.
Well,
All right.
It's supposed to be full-scale real-time action RPG. Takes place in the same franchise. But other than that, don't really know much information other than it comes out October 13th.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I mean, maybe it'll surprise me. Maybe the RPG elements will be good enough that I'll like it. But, well, I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Then Square gave us exactly what we wanted by dropping in a Kingdom Hearts Wait, what? What did?
You mean Kingdom Hearts, the mobile game?
Yeah.
What is up with all these mobile games?
See, this is the funny thing. You'll need to play this just to get the frickin' plot
Probably.
for the damn thing. That's the worst part.
I mean, I'm gonna play it regardless because it's got
course.
Kingdom Hearts in the name, so
It's
it doesn't
Kingdom
really
Hearts.
matter. But yeah,
It's just that all of their side games somehow matter to the plot of the main
yeah,
story.
they do. Like, I never got a chance to play any of the ones that were on Game Boy.
Yeah.
Or Vita or whatever the other consoles
Yeah,
that they came
there was
out
a
on.
ton of them. Man.
Interesting.
So finally some Kingdom Hearts, guys. I hope you're ready.
I mean, it's gonna be free to play though, so there's
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
It's
There's
not like
that.
you have to pay $2 to download an app or anything. It's a free to play game.
Yeah, and they just said it's been in Japan for a while now, so
Awesome. Yep.
there you go.
Yeah,
And
then-
actually, before we go on to our next really boring trailer,
Mhm.
they actually have a really good mobile game out right now called Final Fantasy Record Keeper. I suggest you guys check it out. Really good stuff. So they do know what they're doing with their mobile games.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
wanted to say that.
Yeah, our next really boring trailer is none other than... What the hell is this game? Oh, Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh,
Oh, so this is
Guys,
the one we
remember
were
that?
waiting for.
remember like 8 years ago when you played Kingdom Hearts 2?
Forever ago.
It was that long.
Was it? I wasn't exaggerating. I don't think. No,
They better
it's
have been working on this game for all of that time.
They were, and then they scrapped it, and then they started over again.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So finally, we're getting another one.
Do we get other?
The
Do we
thing
get?
that cracks me up here is they're clearly using some kind of cheat codes because outside of like that one scene right there, through
Yeah.
the rest of the video, Sora's health does not decrease. His magic does not decrease. You see Donald take aggro at one point and his portrait shakes. So I was
Yep.
thinking it was like a static image at one point, but it's not. You could see
No,
that they're not using any of the menu commands over on the left to do any of
No.
those moves.
No, of course.
So
Yeah.
But this is at least in game. We know
It
what the
is.
game looks like, and
it
it's
is in game.
gorgeous.
It's really exciting. It's
it looks like it has a lot. Yeah, big areas. Really open-looking places to go, and I like it a lot.
And just in case you were wondering, this world that they're in right here, this is the Tangled world.
Yes. Okay.
all right.
There
So
we
you
go.
could see in the background there.
Yeah. I saw
there's her
that.
tower.
Rapunzel's tower. Yeah.
Hello, Rapunzel.
You know.
So the fact that Tangled is in this game now, I want to say that means Frozen is in the game as well.
Oh,
It's gotta be.
it's gotta be.
It would be stupid of them to not do anything with
I
that.
think Frozen is going to be one of those ones that they don't drop until the very end.
Of course,
Absolutely.
they're gonna save that for the end.
Yeah.
What I'm hoping is that Darth Vader is like a secret boss.
That would be really freaking cool.
That's exactly how I think they're going to handle that. Is because, fans of the Final Fantasy VII franchise know that Sephiroth has been like a hidden boss in the series for both games now.
And that was one of the most annoying fights ever.
So
But-
if they throw Sephiroth into the third one, which I have to expect they're going to, which would just be incredible, is after you defeat him, Darth Vader just walks out.
or
Just
Darth
like-
Maul.
That would
One
be
of the two.
amazing.
Either Darth Vader or
Amazing.
Darth Maul just walks out of a portal. I mean, Darth Maul would be scarier, I think,
Mm-hmm.
but just either of them.
Yeah.
Or both of them.
There was
Yeah.
a lot of little cool things that were shown in here, like the Mad Hatter's teacups from
Yep.
the Disney ride.
Yeah, it looks like there's lots of Disney rides in this one.
Yeah, and Pegasus here from Hercules.
Hello, sir.
I'll take it.
Looks like one of his summonables. So, and Thadris in chat also said that he's intrigued about the chess game between Xehanort and Iraklis. Which, yeah,
Check and wait.
it's going to be interesting.
Good part is I don't know who those things are, who those people are, so
Xehanort was the main antagonist in the first one.
I'll have to take your word for it. It's been a while.
Spoilers, maybe?
It's been a while.
Yes, indeed.
Um,
Next.
next was the world of Final Fantasy.
Huh.
Yeah, this seems.
This is a console exclusive to both PS4 and Vita.
Mhm. And it is just the cutest little thing.
It's
It is.
adorable.
Get your driver updates too.
Yeah, get those YouTube ads. It's I don't know. It's cute.
Yeah, I mean it's something, all right. If I'll ever play chibi Final Fantasy, then I mean, have at.
Yeah,
Hmm.
pretty much.
Yeah, I don't know. I was really surprised that we got this and we had absolutely no mention of Final Fantasy 15 at all.
I'm okay with that. They're kind of taking their time.
Yeah, it's ready when it's ready.
Yeah, which I'm really fine with. So
Yeah.
You
Now,
know.
one game that actually surprised me by quite a bit
yeah,
was this title that I was not expecting out of Square,
I don't think a lot of people were.
no,
and that would be Hitman.
and that be Final Fantasy Hitman.
No, Hitman, like it totally snuck up on me. I'm
Yeah,
looking at it. I was in Skype with two members of our chat, B and Taryn, and we're going through and like we're looking through this point, and I'm just like, it was like right around here. I was like, huh, this looks very like Hitman style. I was like,
and then you realize
I was like, it's either Hitman or what was that other franchise? The like Grand Theft Auto weird franchise. It was like an open world game.
oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Whatever. But anyway, it's Hitman.
I was able to spit it out at the time, but I couldn't spit it out now. I was like, it's either one of these two games, but I think it's Hitman. And then they announced Hitman.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, wow. It's like, when was the last time you thought of a Hitman game, you know?
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. It's going to have a console exclusive beta to PS4 with 6 exclusive PS4 contracts. And this is going to be a live, expanding, growing game with releases at regular intervals, with content and events that are going to be tailored to player feedback.
All right.
Which includes timed events, where the outcomes are permanent, as in this contract is available for 1 day.
Right.
Kill it. If you fail, you're never going to be able to get that contract again.
Never get it again. That sounds really cool.
Yeah. So it's going to be very, very interesting, and you're going to be able to travel all over the world.
Okay. Well, that's kind of a staple of the Hitman series.
Real down for that.
Mm-hmm. Then Square decided to bring back one of its beloved games.
Beloved by me, of course.
And me.
And that would be Star Ocean. Integrity and Faithlessness.
Yeah. And they're continuing the trend of Star Ocean. Yeah. Of just throwing it all over the place, because this one takes place halfway between Star Ocean 2 and Star Ocean 3.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which were set like a little over 400 years apart.
Right. So just monkey wrenches everywhere in the timeline.
And
this is what, the 5th game in the series?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, the first 3 went in chronological order. Like the second one was 20 years later, the third one was 400 years later, and the fourth one was like 700 years before the third one.
Mm.
And now this one's in between the second and third. But they're saying that, I mean, I'm not going to spoil it for those who haven't played it, but the story of the third one, of Star Ocean Till the End of Time, is still canon. So if you know what the mindfuck is from that, that's still legitimate canon. So that's all still happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a PlayStation 4 exclusive game. They said they really want to break away from the games that play more like movies, and they want to focus on this being more like a game with real-time action battles.
Which is a staple of the franchise.
Of course.
Right. And then from what I noticed here, if you count, there are 6 people in this party.
Yes,
which
there
is
are.
Another crazy thing, because Star Ocean 1 and 2 were 4 people.
Yep.
3 was 3 people. And I don't remember what 4 was. I never played 4, so...
Yeah, never got to 4.
6 people in a party. I mean, I liked Star Ocean 2 because there were 12 potential party members, but the max party was 8. Like, 4 in combat, 8 total, but there were 12 you can get.
That you could get.
Right.
And I mean, I remember my very first playthrough, I only wound up with 7 because I missed people. So, yeah.
So some more hardcore RPGs. Seems good.
Oh, yeah.
Then early next year, we are getting Deus Ex Mankind Divided.
Ooh.
Oh my.
Yes.
The last Deus Ex game was very well received, except for the boss fights. But turns out the boss fights are done by a completely separate studio from those who did the main game. So that might be why.
Well, that makes sense.
If they keep, honestly, if they keep going the way they were going, I don't see anything wrong with this game.
Yep.
I think
Apparently, there will be an app available, and it will be for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC.
Mm-hmm.
It takes place in the year 2029.
When dinosaurs roam the landscape. Wait. But
Yeah.
that seems pretty good. I mean, I can't. I don't know. Can't be too upset about that.
Yeah, can't complain.
We had another new IP game released by brand new studio called Tokyo RPG Factory. Really wants to pump out some more Japanese RPGs, which we
Thank God.
all love. Called Project Setsuna.
Mm-hmm.
It looks beautiful.
Interesting.
Yeah. That guy does not look beautiful.
That is not a game. That is a man.
That is a man talking about a game.
This is a Japanese man.
He is. I don't know. It's just overall, it looks great. I can't wait. I love pretty much everything that Square puts out.
Yeah, they've had a good. I mean, they've had a good couple. I mean, hiccups with Final Fantasy 13.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah. That's
There
the
was that
challenges
mess.
of putting out MMOs and stuff. Or was that? No, that was.
No, 13 was
MMO.
the was
13.
the horrible. That was Final Hallway.
Yeah.
13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chat is complaining that I'm dragging this out. What do you?
I don't know what they're talking about.
What? Oh, they must be talking about Final Fantasy. So the Square announced that there's going to be a Final Fantasy Portal app for your phone, and it's going to be an app for everything Final Fantasy.
Yeah. So that was, I guess, the last big announcement that they had.
Yeah, I'm super excited. So
Anyway,
Yeah.
I guess we should really move on.
yeah, that was it, right? They didn't have
Yeah,
anything
that's
else.
pretty much everything from Sony.
That was it. Nothing more.
So, guess. Oh, hold on.
Oh, I forgot about this.
Yeah. What's this about?
I'm gonna tell you right now, this is no joke. Taryn and B, who were in chat with me, when this part of the trailer, this is the first scene, was this bird. I go, oh my god, it's Final Fantasy VII. I swear to God. Then
How
I was
the
like,
hell
wait.
did you know?
Then I was like, wait, is it? And then I was like, wait, saw the train? Okay. And I was like, wait, this doesn't look like Final Fantasy. And then the thing that sealed the deal was that slide. I'd recognize that slide anywhere. That's what sealed it for me. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm done. I go, that's it. Sony won. Sony won.
You did
And
it.
that's clearly the Mako reactor right there. Like,
Yep.
it's just all building up to it. And then I'm like, oh, no, that's not Cloud. That's a soldier. That's a soldier. I'm like sitting there freaking out through this whole trailer. And, it's even right here. I'm like, is that a chocobo feather? I'm like, no, chocobos are typically yellow, but they're not all yellow. So I was like, maybe. But I'm like, those are clearly Air's flowers. And I was like, oh my god, I'm just looking at this. And I couldn't even talk anymore at this point. I was like, this is it. This is it. The other scene was this one. This tower right here, which you will remember climbing down in the first game.
Yeah.
I 100% remembered that. There was no way that at that point, if it wasn't for the slide, that would have been the scene right there that did it for me. I knew, and I remember being silent through the next part of it, and then I didn't talk for like 2 minutes. This trailer is not even 2 minutes long, but I didn't talk for like a good 45 seconds. It seemed like 2 minutes, and as soon as I saw that, I go, oh my god, it's Barrett. So.
And then Ermagerd cleared.
Ermagerd cleared.
Yeah, and then just the way they were talking and saying things like that, a lot of people didn't know if it was a remake or not, so they had to slap the words remake onto it just to drive that home. Now, here's where things are going to get a bit dicey. This is a remake. This is not an HD remix. This is a remake.
Right.
Which means things are going to change.
It's a different game.
And people are not going to like that.
No.
There was an interview that said, the original is out again. The HD PC version is coming to PS4 already. We don't need two of the same thing. Even if we beautified and upgraded the visuals, something that's bound to happen, if it's a full remake, then of course we want to take a different approach. If we actually just upgraded the visuals, there's no need for me to direct it. So then it was asked, would they like gender swap Yuffie? And he said, nothing that drastic, but there will be changes. Not too worried about things changing. Like big changes. He's often happy to cut parts out. And it's very likely not everyone is going to like everything. But the comedy and lighthearted parts will remain because it wouldn't be Final Fantasy VII without them.
Alrighty.
So, I'm excited. I'm interested. And yeah,
I'm down.
yep. They could change it. For
Sure.
all I care. There's a lot of.
I did
parts
not
need to
know
be
that I
changed.
wanted it.
Yeah. But now you do. Then we had the first ever Final Fantasy. Wow. First ever PC conference at E3.
Yep.
We had Tripwire Interactive announced Rising Storm 2 Vietnam, Total War Warhammer teaser to bring the series back. We had announcement for Killer Instinct coming back to PC with cross-play to the Xbox One, which was
Not bad.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Gears of War, as previously mentioned, the Ultimate Edition is coming to PC. SCS Software announced American Truck Simulator.
That is some hard-hitting news right there.
Dom,
Yep.
you're going to need to play that for 24 hours.
No, that's not happening. Pillars of Eternity White March expansion is coming soon. Guild Wars 2 Heart of Thorns trailer was shown, and they showed off some guild halls. Frontier Developments reveals Planet Coaster. Dirty Bomb trailer shows off Splash Damage's first owned IP. We got to see Arma 3's new Tenoa environment. Heroes of the Storm, they showed up a pretty dramatic E3 trailer. We get single player mode in DayZ with some server tools. They reconfirmed No Man's Sky PC launch with a new trailer. StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void, the prologue campaign, is being released for free. That's super exciting. And
Very cool.
Take on Mars is going into beta in northern summer. So, I'm assuming that means early
I guess
summer.
I don't know.
I think that when they say northern summer, I'm going to assume that they're a Australian company or southern hemisphere.
Could be.
Okay, that might be.
If they say summer of 2015, that's our Christmas time,
Yeah.
winter. So yeah.
Yeah. Then finally, in my personal opinion, I saved the best for last.
Of
The
course.
Nintendo conference.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm a huge Nintendo fanboy.
We could just talk about this first game on the list and be done for the night because that's all I give a shit about in this entire conference.
Really?
I mean,
It's the only thing that's got me really super
fucking
fucking excited.
this was-
come on.
Okay, maybe for you. To me, I might be the minority here. But Star Fox Zero being announced was kind of a letdown for me.
no, dog.
You know
I
what?
expected so much more out of this. This looks like it came out of the Nintendo 64.
All right.
Get out of this podcast.
Now, okay, I agree with you there. I got a lot of nostalgia
Maybe
from this.
GameCube.
Nah. There hasn't been a good Star Fox game for me since Star Fox 64. So hearing that Star Fox is coming out I'm really excited.
Oh, thank God he left.
He left. He got out.
So I nearly shit the bed as I was watching this because I was just so fucking happy. Like, we're finally getting Star Fox back. Like, not on Dinosaur Planet.
Not on Dinosaur Planet.
None of that nonsense.
Not that Peppy might die. Fucking whatever the hell that was in Star Fox Assault with really shitty ground-based combat. That felt force. I mean, I'm excited and terrified about the R-Wing transforming into a chicken-styled walking device of doom. And then the Landmaster just transforms into a jet. Like, why have both of them?
Well, it looks more like a snow speeder. Like we'll go to Hoth.
I'm excited. Very excited. I'm cautious because Star Fox Assault was a letdown. But
yeah. But
I mean, I'm expecting great things out of it, but at the same token, I'm not overall thrilled with the art style that they went with. It just does not look like a Wii U game to me. I'm sorry, it doesn't. That's I'm gonna focus on that. Like, 'cause you have some really beautiful games coming out by Nintendo, like Yoshi's Woolly World. Like, that's not the most like top of the edge graphics,
stylized.
but the style of it's just incredible. And you know, we go from Yoshi to that. It's just like I don't know. I'm gonna reserve judgment until I play it. That is actually the only. Nope, I take that back. It is one of the only titles that I was actually disappointed from Nintendo. So
okay.
all right.
Still think you're a raving lunatic, but
like I said, I'll reserve judgment until I see it. They had to clarify that their next console, which they announced back when they made the announcement that they were going to work on some mobile games, which is under the codename NX right now. They basically just said, don't worry, Zelda is still coming out for the Wii U. It's not being bumped to the next system. So
a little disappointed we didn't get a Zelda trailer.
Same.
I was going to say that straight up. That was my biggest letdown from the Zelda's, from Nintendo's Direct. Just I wanted to see more.
But I'm hoping, it's one of those, it's done when it's done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They I don't know. They spent a lot of time on Mario. This
it's his 30th anniversary.
I mean,
so.
yeah. They made this whole website called letsupermario.com, and they want everybody to show off their Mario. You down here, you could submit your own video, and you could just watch people play the
perform. Yeah.
We can just watch people play Mario Party as Luigi and do nothing and still win.
Yeah.
Because that's great.
Yep. A lot of very interesting games coming out. One of which I mentioned was Mario Maker.
Yup.
And oh my god, I was blown away. Like, this made me drool more than anything through the entire E3 show was Mario Maker.
It looks like a lot of fun.
It really does.
If you guys got a chance to watch the Nintendo World Championship, it built up to what was the first? I don't even remember the first game they played now. Splatoon? Splatoon was the second
Splatoon.
one.
No, I think it was Splatoon was the first.
Well, they played Splatoon. They played I don't even know. They played a whole
Mario
bunch of
Kart. They played a lot.
Yeah. But probably, like I said, the final round was Mario Maker courses.
Yep.
And oh my god, these courses were just unbelievable.
Just insane.
They were absolutely unbelievable.
The power of what you can do in this thing. It just blew me away when I was watching the championships. It was so entertaining.
So I mean, there's some limitations to the Mario Maker, obviously. You only get 2 areas to design levels for. So you could, as you saw, this level started off as Gunship, and then it moved over into like the Mario 3 overworld. And it's just like, I don't know, there's just There's so many things. I don't know. I don't know if you could link pipes more than just to the warp to the next world. If you can actually just like make a pipe that warps you back to the beginning of the game, I'm assuming you can.
Oh, I think you could do almost anything you want.
Yeah, I
Truly.
I believe there's some stages that have side scrolling, force the player to keep moving.
Yep.
You can put anything inside the question blocks. You can make anything bigger, smaller, whatever. There's even compatibility with the amiibos, where you can put any of the amiibos you get into the game in these special mushrooms, and you'll come out looking like Link or the Wii Fit Trainer or Marth or just about anything.
Super cool.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, this is going to be...
They are also launching these Super Mario Maker amiibos. Very retro style.
I want them.
One comes bundled with the game. The other one, we don't have information on yet, other than it is released in the UK. I'm sure we'll get a version in America as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, another game that was actually shown off during the Nintendo World Champion was Blast Ball. You remember this crazy little game Blast Ball that they played?
From upcoming Metroid Prime game.
It is. It is. Actually, this is my other disappointment.
Yeah, there's actually a petition to get this game canceled because it's not a main title for Metroid.
Really?
People were mad. It's on change.org, actually. You can go look. Because it's not like a main, Metroid game. It's an offshoot.
Yeah.
And people are pissed because they've been dying for the Samus game. I don't think we're going to get one this generation.
Yeah, I mean, the Blast Ball, whatever it's called, it looked fun when they were doing it in the World Champion.
Yeah.
I was like, this isn't going to be a whole game, is it? So I'm glad to see that was not a game by itself.
Of course.
But
Yeah.
It looks fun, though.
I'm even less entertained that it was packaged with Metroid now.
Yeah, I think I'm going to get it. I'm just saying it right now. I'm going to buy this game because it looks fun.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to, personally. I was looking for more of a traditional Metroid game. By traditional, I don't know if I meant first-person shooter or side-scroller, because Metroid has seen every incarnation, but...
Right.
Yeah.
And speaking of fun games, this next one looks really fun.
Oh my god, this next one is amazing.
Friggin'... So it's, Zelda Triforce Heroes, and I mentioned it before, but, it basically took the Four Swords Zelda game formula and made it more co-op.
And actual multiplayer.
Real multiplayer online. These cool costumes you could wear that you can change your abilities with. And it looks just like a real dungeon crawler kind of game with friends.
They went with 3 players instead of the 4 from the Four Swords, and their reasoning being is 4 was just too tall. That's
4
it.
was just too tall.
4 was too tall.
That's their logic for that totem mode. 4 players is just too tall, and if you think about it, realistically, go back through your head any Zelda dungeon that was made in the side-scrolling kind of like top-down formula.
Yeah.
How many have been over 3 stories?
I don't think any.
Wait, in original, like...
Top-down Zeldas. Like Link to the Past,
Link to the Past. How many dungeons have been more than 3 stories?
I'm talking about...
Well, he means like blocks high per...
yeah. 3. I was going to say, I could think of a couple, like... The 5th crystal was like a 9-floor dungeon.
Yeah, no, I mean, each floor of the dungeon. They're usually about 3 tiers. So.
But what's cool is they want to use the depth of, the engine of A Link Between Worlds to really give you like an idea, like a really good sense of height in this game.
And it looks like they're doing a fantastic job of that.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Totem mechanic is going to be interesting. Like playing locally with friends, all in the same room is going to be fun. But it's not going to be as challenging as trying to play with 4 or 3 people or play with 2 other people, I should say.
We 3 could do this. You
Yeah.
are not the bottom totem pole, god damn it.
Well, I'm just saying,
No, never.
doing this without any kind of voice communication is going to be extremely difficult when all you have are those buttons to push at the bottom for
Sure.
like, different emotes and stuff.
I'm just going to be screaming, "No! Go that way! No! Stop it! That's a cliff!"
Yeah,
As Dom walks us off the cliff.
pretty much. There was a lot of focus on
Yeah, wait.
amiibos though this E3 for Nintendo. They showed
Of
off like
course.
Duck Hunt amiibo, the what was it? Who was the Mr. Game & Watch? Remember?
Game & Watch.
We
the
were just talking
interchangeable
about this,
Game &
John. We were
Watch.
just talking about what he's gonna look like.
Yeah, what's he going to be? But turns out he's
gonna be
flat.
all of them. He's gonna be
And he
flat,
has-
and he comes with multiple poses. He comes off the base, and you could swap him out. It's gonna be
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that's
think that's
incredible.
pretty cool.
But probably the biggest surprising news there was their partnership with Skylanders.
Yeah, I was pretty surprised by this because I thought they'd be more competing with them,
Yeah,
you know. But I mean, not that this is going to ever make me get a Skylanders game, but I'm
it
getting
might.
some full amiibos.
It might, because the only way to get these are in the bundle for the game.
Oh, too bad. just I'm just not getting them.
Mm.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not opposed to it, but I don't particularly give much of a crap.
I'm
about this.
hoping that they're usable at some point.
And here, kids, we see Bowser go Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Molten Bowser. They said they created something new because they wanted to use Dry Bowser. Nintendo was like, no, come up with something new.
Well, that's new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he gets a
certainly.
Clown Cruiser for a car. That's
That is not a car.
plane,
Jet.
whatever. It's a car in one
Games
form.
in it.
It's a plane in this form. There's all different vehicles in this version of Skylanders, apparently.
Right.
And we get that was Hammer Slam Bowser, and this we are getting turbocharged Donkey Kong with the barrel blasters.
I like it.
Yes.
So he comes.
I
with
like
his
the new
own-
designs and everything. So.
Yeah, he comes with his own vehicle as well.
Yep.
Not sure if it's actually
Yeah,
in this
the-
trailer. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, it's like some barrel cart thing. Barrel blaster, something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know
One could say
exactly.
you could do a barrel roll.
I don't know exactly how it all works. You could swap in the cars, the amiibos, different people. The interesting part about them is there's actually a little piece on the base that you turn, and it functions as both an amiibo and a Skylander.
Right, right.
So
So
I'm curious if it functions as a regular Bowser amiibo, or if there's some hook in there for some other variation of Bowser.
who knows? Maybe.
Yeah. Outside of that, we get a game that was on the Wii U, very successful game, Zelda game, which was Hyrule Warriors, is now coming to mobile. Well, not mobile, but it's coming to
Handheld.
mobile platform, the DS. So yeah, we're getting Hyrule Warriors Legends on the 3DS with
Those.
all the characters from the Wii U carry over, plus additional Wind Waker characters.
We got ourselves a Tetra and a king of all boats.
Mm-hmm.
The
I'll
king
take
of red
it.
lions.
Yep.
So, yeah, that guy.
Oh, I was going to say, you play as a boat?
He turns into the boat.
I know he turns into the boat, but I had a second. I had a dumb moment for a second. I was like, "What are you gonna play as a-"
No, like in the game, his like ultimate attack is he turns into the boat and rams them. So, yeah.
Please tell me he screams ramming speed before he does.
I hope he screams something.
Maybe.
Yes.
Fire
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 Emblem.
waifu simulator.
Yeah, Fire Emblem Fates here.
Oh boy.
This is known
This-
as IF in Japan.
Yes. So I love the Fire Emblem franchise. I don't like that it's becoming more anime bullshit
Mm-hmm.
than tactical game. So
Mm.
a little worried that I'm going to get tied up in some bullcrap anime subplot when all I want to do is swing swords.
Hey, you
That
never know.
stuff.
It could be a good bullshit anime subplot.
Maybe.
Yes, but there is
Be
a
very
very
good.
detailed relationship system in the newest one that I'm just like, I don't care who has sex with who. I don't care about your freakishly powerful offspring. Can I just have my game?
I just have a game where people can perma-die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we have Xenoblade Chronicles X.
Isn't this game already out?
Yeah,
It is not in America.
in
It is
Japan.
in Japan.
Comes out December 4th of this year in North America. It is already out in Japan.
Xenoblade was always a good series. I mean, this actually looks really good.
It does.
It does. It really does. It got me very interested in the franchise, quite frankly.
Open world
So.
RPG, and it mainly focuses on exploration.
More dinosaurs, damn it.
That's the thing. That's the name of the flavor of the generation right now, I guess. Right?
Yeah.
Open world
Open-
exploration games.
Yep, that is the
Seems to
flavor
be.
of the month. Next up, another amiibo-tied game is actually this crazy game called Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival.
Yes.
Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival.
From what I understand, this game is free to play. You can just download this. However, it requires amiibos to play, and it requires the Animal Crossing amiibos.
Right. So it's another way to sell amiibos.
Basically.
Well played, Nintendo.
They announced these amiibos here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 amiibos.
Oh, they're adorable.
They are cute.
They are
very
adorable. The alternative is if you are not able to pick them up, if they fly off the shelves, they are actually also coming in collectible card format.
Which is nice.
Which function as well, which have the NFC near field communication chips inside the cards. You can use them instead of the actual amiibos themselves.
And that's a good idea, because if it's going to suck, hey, the amiibo's sold out, guess you can't play the game.
Yep, that's their exact thinking. So even though it is a free download game, there is also going to be a retail bundle available that will include 2 of those amiibos and 3 cards.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, should be interesting.
My wife loves Animal Crossing. She's actually playing New Leaf right now, as we speak.
Nice.
There you go.
They're also coming out with another 3DS game called Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer, which was previously announced. They just showed off some more footage. You know, it's whatever.
Nothing too fancy there.
No, it looks like another version of like The Sims or something.
Yeah.
So, we were talking about the woolly games, yarn games before.
Man,
they showed off so much more of Yoshi's Woolly World. I'm way more excited than I should be for this game.
I said the same thing. I'm like, I am smiling like an idiot over this adorable little yarn game. And I want it so much, and I want the amiibos even more.
Why are yarn games like this so good? Look at that. He curls himself up and launches himself.
It's so cool.
Why though? But I agree with you. I'm loving every second of this.
Look at that amiibo. Look at how fucking cute that is.
They don't come with, but you can get up to 3 of these yarn Yoshi amiibos. It comes in blue, green, and yellow, or pink, whatever.
Pink, I believe, yeah.
And then you could tap your pre-existing amiibos on here and get like this horrible
freakish
Mario
abomination
or Samus.
Some of them are abominations.
Yeah, some of them are just...
Samus is okay. Mario's an abomination.
Mario's is weird.
It's just creepy looking. But, I mean, it just looks like it's going to be a fun platform game that I want to play. They haven't had
Yoshi story games.
Exactly, yeah. We haven't had a big Yoshi game like this in a while.
Yeah.
What was the last one we had? Was it Yoshi?
Yoshi's Island 2 for the 3DS.
Oh, right.
Which wasn't... It was a remake.
Wasn't great. It was a sequel.
I thought it was a remake of Yoshi's Island 2 on the... or was that Mario?
That's Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island.
That's Yoshi's Island.
Oh, it was a sequel to that. Okay.
It's a sequel to Yoshi's Island, yeah. Not as good.
I didn't play a lot of the handhelds. Next up, a new franchise to North America is Yokai Watch. Basically, it's a ghost catching series in Japan. This is the first time it's going to be in North America. It comes out holiday of this year.
All right.
And this people are thinking this is why there's no big Pokemon game coming this year.
Because they want us to focus on capturing ghosts instead of small animals.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
So, something to do with his Yokai Watch.
Yeah.
Which is why it's called Yokai Watch.
I'm not really too enthused by any of this, so.
He has the portable trap from Ghostbusters on his wrist, it looks like.
Basically. However, one of the 3DS games that I can't even begin to tell you how much I'm looking forward to is Mario and Luigi's Paper Jam. Where you cross...
So happy.
Yeah, you cross Paper Mario with the Mario and Luigi Dream Team saga games.
I can't wait for that. I did not even remotely see this coming.
No, you have Paper Mario interacting with real Mario, and it's like, what?
How crazy is this? I never in a million years would have thought of this.
No.
And I was waiting for a new Paper Mario game, but then they were just like, well, have both.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. A lot of people
I'll take it.
Worried about how this ties in with the story, blah, 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 if it's going to be entertaining. Believe it or not, there's very intricate Mario story and timeline, and the timeline is actually a lot more insane than you would think. If you are not familiar with the Super Mario timeline, go check out the Game Theorists on YouTube, and he's got a ridiculous Mario timeline that just puts everything into like unbelievable perspective.
And
go ahead.
No, I was going to say that just watching that game, and the comedy potential for that is just amazing.
Please, I mean, the Superstar series has great comedy in it already, so adding in a paper plane Mario is going to be just.
But the story for
really
this
good.
is relatively simple. It's as easy as Luigi bumps into a book, knocks it off the table, and Paper Mario and Luigi and whoever falls out of it.
God damn it, Luigi.
There you go.
That's how the two worlds cross, and totally makes sense to me, even fits in the canon.
I love it.
Which, like I said, go watch Game Theorists, because there's an unbelievable amount of Mario canon out there. Including the original Mario that you see in Donkey Kong is not this Mario, but it was actually Mario's father. So, yeah, crazy stories going on there. But then we had Mario Tennis Ultra Smash announced.
Does this mean that there's a potential for another Mario Golf game?
I think that does mean that.
Fuck Mario. I loved Mario Tennis, but
look at this.
I need more Mario Golf.
You can eat mushrooms, and look how big Peach is.
That's a huge bitch.
that is a huge bit. My God, this is terrifying.
Yeah, it's tennis mega mushrooms. It can't go wrong.
Of course it can.
How is Bowser jumping that high?
Don't worry about it.
How did Toad jump that high?
I can't say I'm too upset this is coming out.
No.
So
I'm not upset either. That looks fantastic.
I'm probably not going to pick it up, but I would not.
Not right away.
I would not decline playing it if someone asked me to.
No, of course.
That does.
I'll buy it. So.
Yep. And then there actually was a bit of a Pokemon announcement that kind of slid under the cracks, but that was the Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon.
My God.
Super
Cannot
mystery.
wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are really expecting a new main series Pokemon, and they didn't get it.
Yep. There's going to be 20 playable characters, where the story is something along the lines of something is turning legendary and mythical Pokemons to stone. You need to figure out why. And literally every Pokemon is actually featured in this game.
All right.
Yeah. So
I'll take
there you
it.
go. That's all you're getting.
I won't play it.
Pokemon fans.
Your wife might play it.
She might. Super Mystery Dungeon. Interested? Shrugs.
That's why I said
Okay.
might.
Yeah.
Well,
But that about covers. I literally think that is every game at E3.
Thank you. 3 hours later.
doing this for 3 hours.
Right? If I do my math correctly, not including the PC games that we talked about because we just glazed over those really quick. I actually forgot to count those. I believe that was 80 games.
I think it could have been.
Close to it.
So-
And I'm super duper excited for about 7 of them, and very interested in another 10.
So before we close the show out, let me ask you guys, now that we just had a chance to recap over everything, which game surprised you the most at E3?
Surprised as in not expected was fuck, I don't even remember the name of it now. Robot dinosaurs.
Oh,
You mean-
Horizon.
Horizon.
yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah,
Yeah, that
Um,
game surprised me the most. As in, I did not expect it. It came out of nowhere, and I really, really, really want to play it.
Mm-hmm.
I will definitely agree with you there. But for me, I think I have to give it to Triforce Heroes. It was the Zelda game I didn't know I wanted.
It-
Boy, do I want it now.
Seriously, think about it. How many Zelda games, off-ball Zelda games, are games you didn't know you wanted?
Yeah, like the whole Four Sword series was
Exactly. I was going to mention
freaking
that.
awesome. You
Now,
know?
going into this, I believe me, I knew about Mario Maker, so I can't use the same answer here. The game that
course.
surprised me the most, surprisingly enough, and you guys know how anti-Microsoft I am, was Sea of Thieves.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
that
You know what? A
game-
pirate game that is surprising.
And since you just recently found out what pirates are, that's pretty good.
Pirates are the
It's
rock
considered.
stars of the 18th century.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're the Tommy Lee of the seas.
No, I was reading something earlier today, and it was Johnny Depp saying he played Captain Jack Sparrow as a mix of Keith Richards and Pepe Le Pew.
Hmm.
There you go. It's like Keith was his daddy in one of the movies.
Yep. There was also mention of a Japanese game for Nintendo, Chi Robot or something like that. 3DS
Chibi
game.
Robo.
Chibi Robo. He's gonna come out with his own amiibo as well.
Yes.
He looks adorable. That game looks incredible, but
Looks cool.
that actually leaked before E3. So,
Yeah, so
yep. I'd like to thank everyone for watching, sticking.
yeah, thanks for sticking around, guys.
Mhm. Expect us back again Monday evening, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. For Batman Arkham Knight launch party.
Not for 3 hours.
No, not for 3 hours.
Definitely not.
We love you, but not that much.
No. Yeah. So, Mike, where can the people find you?
Twitter at Thilladrin, also Twitch and various other places.
Excellent. John, where can the people find you?
You guys can find me at No More on Twitter and at Nahajm, NHOJM, on YouTube for some Let's Play bullshit.
Excellent. You can find me down below at Zista, XIZTA with an underscore. You can find me on Twitch at Zista without the underscore. And you can find us on... we don't have a short URL name yet or whatever, but just search for Serious Gents on YouTube and hopefully you will find us. We need 500 subscribers before we can get the short URL, so
Yeah, so
Please
get to
subscribe.
subbing, guys.
thank you guys for watching. Till Monday, we'll see you guys later.
Farewell!